Hi everybody, welcome back. Okay guys, the birthday is over. Thank goodness. But admittedly, it was not too bad. First, I had a long, and I mean long, chat with my friend Kathy. Then I phoned my mom back. Then my other friend Anita called from Randburg. My local friend Brenda arrived at my front door. I opened presents from the kids, had my little Canadian granddaughter sing happy birthday to me over WhatsApp. So, yes, a hectic day. And in the middle of it all, our load shedding was suddenly increased, and we ended up with 3 cuts, one lasting 4.5 hours. Thank you, Eskom. It was the last thing I needed for my birthday. But what the heck? I had my cake and I could eat it. Okay, so congratulations to JB33 Sunny Day. As soon as she sends me the delivery mailing address, I'll finish the parcel, and if all goes well, I'll send it off on Tuesday. Yep, no post office in my little town, so I will have to go to the next town over. Anyway, I see JB saw her win, so we can relax now. We'll do it again just before Christmas. So hang in there with me until then. Okay, now on to today's video, and it is going to be maybe a little longer than the last few days, but we'll see, because ultimately what I want to talk about is going to take some time, so maybe not today. First, I'm going to share something with you all, and I hope other creators are listening as well, because this comes from somewhere close to, maybe even inside of the hallowed walls. I am also not supposed to share it with anyone because it is a very well meaning tip which was meant for me and me alone. But I thought about it, even alluded to it in one of my previous videos, and even went a little further in another video. But it appears it was either not very interesting or not interesting enough, or it was just in one ear and out the other. So I'm going to be blunt this time. Okay, so I received a well meaning, good, no, brilliant advice, and I suspect a certain lady and maybe even a certain journalist YouTuber got the same advice. Of course, I don't know for sure, I'm not in contact with them, but I suspect that they did get the same tip. The advice was simple: stay away from too much guessing, too much silliness, and in particular, all these conspiracy theories. Use Occam's razor instead. The simplest explanation is usually the correct one. Good example. Some people are now saying it was not Meghan and Harry at the 4th of July parade, that it was actors and lookalikes, etc., etc. No, unfortunately, it wasn't as exciting as that. It's not true. It was them. It was indeed Has No Balls and the Witch of Montecito. The photographs were allegedly taken by a member of the public or staff from the nearby hotel. I have a suspicion Megan asked whoever took the photographs to WhatsApp it to her. She then applied a filter to make Lily's hair look more red, and the rest is history. She obviously passed it on to someone who passed it on to the newspapers. Simple Occam's razor. Okay? All this. Oh, look at his left nostril. Where is his hand? Oh God, look at the reflection in his glasses. And on and on and on it goes. No, Harry was not pasted into the photograph. And all I can say is stop it, stop it, stop it. We have all done it, I admit. And I'm not completely innocent in all of this, I am willing to admit. But we must stop, think, and decide what our priorities are, what we want out of all of this. Because whatever your or my agenda or goal is, we are not going to achieve anything if we keep talking crazy. As a matter of fact, I can tell you, as the absolute 100% truth, no doubts, no ifs, no buts, and I'm going to CC Lady C in this because I am absolutely sure she will be able to verify this as well. If it is a cold, hard fact that if you write to the palace, starting your letter with on this day in blah blah blah, the pump was swaying from side to side 10 times per minute, so there is no baby. Well, baby, you start your letter like that, and the only one who will see it will be the bottom of the dustbin. So the palace is, in fact, and in a way, hiding behind all this craziness. They go, oh, it's just another crazy saying Archie does not exist. Chuck it. So no matter what evidence you think you may have, what sound argument you think you may have, if you speak crazy, even if only one line in your letter is a bit off kilter or a bit silly, then your letter will be ignored. Okay? So, how are we supposed to go about it? Well, definitely not by saying Megan in the photo was a man in drag. No, no, no. What we should do, or in my case, I'm going to start doing again, is to look for the facts. Find the fact, and if we can get paperwork to substantiate it, even better. Things like titles and line of succession, etc., are all governed by rules and laws, and as much as we would like to, we cannot argue that Archie should be removed from the line of succession because Megan's bump wobbled. No, we can't. Those things may be true. As a matter of fact, most of them are true. We may have even seen it with our own eyes, but the law does not care whether Megan did the jiggly jig. No, they want proof that the child popped out of her vagina. They want paperwork, witnesses, and so on. Even when we step away from the children and look at Harry, after my gaffe the other day, I realized how many people have tried to have their say about him being the Duke of Sussex. I heard of so many who had written to Buckingham Palace and Parliament, yet there he still is, and he still sucks at being the Duke of Sussex. So, what went wrong? What is going wrong? What are we doing wrong? I do not wish to make assumptions again, but I think we are too wound up, too emotional, too angry. Our letters are too long, too emotional, too fanciful, if you like. The Privy Council does not care whether Meghan Markle photoshops their photographs to within a millimeter of their noses. They don't care. She can Photoshop herself as a blonde in her pictures. They don't care. She can make Harry fat, thin, even blonde. They don't care. Okay? But what they do care about, if we should go about, write them a letter, call Harry a traitor to the crown and country, and state the existing law and how it applies to Harry, and we may get somewhere. And, my dear friends, I do have paperwork, brand new paperwork, and I would like to share it with you. But I think it deserves a video of its own. It is indeed pertaining to the three Harkle children. Yes, I'm saying three. Archie, the deceased child, and Lilibet. Guys, you will have to make yourself a strong cup of tea or coffee. Wear your best glasses so you can see it all. Lock your door and turn off your phone because you will need to follow me on that one very, very carefully. So, I'm going to, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to start working on that one and I will bring that to you tomorrow, being Friday. Over the weekend, I'll bring you another royal mystery on the other channel and a couple of new things on this channel. So you're going to have a busy few days. Please, please, please look out for the links and post over the next 2 to 3 days. You honestly do not want to miss any of it. So hang on to your hat, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to become very, very interesting. So until we meet on the next video, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.